How
Okay,
much
so
time did you get?
what happened was this. I fell in with some cats from Eastside Longbow. I was staying out in Long Beach, right? And one of my best friends is some cat named Stranger. And I don't know where that guy's at now, but we were doing dirt out there. We had a crew, and we're out in North Long Beach. He's from East Long Beach, but we're out in North Long Beach, which is like on the border of Compton, and like, we're out there by Compton.
Okay.
And so we're fucking jacking cars. We're like literally, we're cruising out to Orange County on like cruising night, and we're like pushing up on like lowrider clubs and like cutting them from the herd and taking their vehicles by gunpoint and like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Straight wild boy
It's a dumb
shit.
fucking
Right.
hustle because some of them cats are strapped.
Right.
You get shot sometimes. I mean, it's bad. I had a homie got shot in the ass, blew his nuts off from the back. You know?
Shot me in the ass.
But it went out the front, blew his, I mean, it's just crazy, bro. You know? And not a smart thing to do, but it's part of the culture. People respected that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're jacking cars. You're not just jacking cars. You're jacking dudes that are dangerous sometimes, you know, and you're taking their shit, putting it on yours. But see, we were doing it like this. We had a guy from, we had a fence from Compton, this cat, I'll just say Chewy from Segundo or something like that, you know, and he was giving us lists of shit. Like, I need all
Like
this.
160 seconds type shit.
Yeah, like, I need the trim off of 64.
Oh,
I need
okay.
the front bumper off of this.
Chop shop.
If you could just get something, we'll cut them hydros off. I need them hydros ASAP. I got a man right now. I need some Dayton's, gold preferably, whatever.
Right.
You know, we get some little bootleg McLarens, you know, just bullshit.
Right,
Some
right.
KMCs, whatever. They were like orders.
Okay.
And so we were getting orders. He was fencing.
Right.
And he had like clients. It was lucrative.
Right.
But fucking dangerous and stupid.
Yeah.
Because you're rolling deep with fucking straps, and they just passed a carjacking law because people were smoking people carjacking. There was some thing in California where they were just throwing people away for using firearms. And so we were doing dumb shit like that. And sometimes we wouldn't come from the herd because they weren't such soft targets. But what you do is we'd follow them home. Literally, after we just cruise around and we'd follow them. We'd follow them home. We'd see where he parked. And this is what we'd do. We would set their alarm off in their private residence, and we'd be on their door. And when they come to turn it off, we're just like, give me those keys. And the odd thing is this, that's not a soft target either.
Right.
But it's convenient because they got their keys in their hand. And if
Right.
you got the drop on them,
Because you know that it might be coming out with a gun.
and sometimes sometimes they're just waking up going, what the fuck, my alarm's going off? And they're looking out the window. If they don't see nobody, I mean, you know, when you're a teenager, you think you know everything.
Right, it's a gamble no matter what.
But when I look back on it, I'm like, that is just fucking idiotic.
Now you know what's funny is it's similar, but like we used to find what they call web parties,
Mhm.
right? And web parties is just a party of all our rivals, right? So if we heard about it, and I mean not all of them together,
Yeah.
but I'm saying just rivals in a house. What we would do, we would go throw a brick through the window.
And then
Now you got everybody's drunk, testosterone through the roof. Who the fuck? They come out, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that quick. And it's a
like
similar.
shooting fish in a barrel.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
I get it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it.
And so you end up getting pinched.
So this is what I get. I get hit, all right? And I'm out in I'm out at this spot in Orange County. It's in Anaheim, all right? And we go to Orange County. I don't hang out in Orange County. The only time I've been to Orange County is when we're hunting fucking TRGs. And these are fucking Cambodian. You know, back then,
Okay.
these fools were smoking Eastern Long Ghettos. They do from Eastern Long, they were smoking them.
And they're Asian gang?
Yeah, they're Asian gang, but you couldn't find them because they didn't really have a neighborhood. They hung out in like college campuses where there's armed security, and they were in college.
Okay.
But we identified them. They all drove Toyota Supras and Celicas, and they always had like KMCs on them. You know,
Okay.
and that's how I did it. And the thing is the TRGs were dark Asians. They're more dark complected.
Right.
And but man, these fools were late. They were smoking motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember in 1990 to 91, right before I got busted, they killed 5 dudes from the Paqueños, a clique from East Alamo, which was the smallest one of their like 13 cliques.
Mm.
That's like half their little clique, you know?
Right.
They were just
Wipe
laying
them
them
out.
out. One at a time, not all together.
Okay.
They were just laying them out, bro, like with putting clips in them.
Mm.
And so that's the only time we go to court. But then I heard that it's easier to jack over there. That they weren't as stiff as the cats in LA. And so we went out there, which is not true. It was bad information. But we went out there,
Blank mission.
and we were doing that, all right? Because we were kind of burning it out in other places. So we're looking for areas where they didn't know us, you know? And,
Right.
and like, we didn't know them, which makes it, you just think
Word's
it's,
getting around
it's
now.
easy because you don't know them. They're not
Right.
stiff. They're like, fuck these cats. In Orange County. you
Right,
know?
right.
But they were stiff. Some of them were stiff. We got there and take their cars. Well, I took a car, and it was shots fired at the scene. No one got shot. You know, it was this spot out there where they cruise, like like once a month, every month they cruise there, and it's by some miniature golf spot in Anaheim, and there's a bunch of cats there from like F Troop and Penguins, and you know, like, and I don't know their little politics. That's been so long, but
So those are like different gangs?
yeah.
Okay.
Back then, I think F Troop was like the biggest gang in Orange County.
Okay.
Penguins, I think, are like Anaheim natives. You know, mind you, I'm 30 years removed, but so I take this vehicle. There's shots fired at the scene. Dude had a gun. I mean, it was just dumb, dangerous shit. So I ended up with the car and his gun. You know.
Right.
And I get on the 91 freeway going back to Long Beach, and I'm with this fool from East Alongo, and we got a chase car with us. And there's a bunch of guys in there. They're all from East Alongo too. And it's my homeboy, who used to live right next door to me, one of my best friends. And they're all Scott. I mean, we just cut a dude from the herd. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now we got his vehicle. We're rolling back down the 91.
Yeah.
We get on the 91 and we're going. We stay right off the 91. We just got to get to Long Beach. Well, APB goes out. They see my car. The car. So there's a trooper right there, and we pass him, and he's on us. So I get in this hot pursuit chase. It's vicious, you know.
Right.
It's crazy. Get out, throwing. I had a Glock back then. That was before people even knew what they were.
Right.
This is '91. Cops didn't even have Glocks. You know, back then. I had a
Pull out
Glock,
the revolvers.
9mm with the extendo clip. I mean, it was, you know, we were buying it from these Asians in Long Beach. Boxes of them, you know, and they're all brand new. But yeah, man, we get in this fucking crazy thing, and it's a long chase.
Yeah.
I get caught.
You get caught.
Well,
They fuck you up.
oh, you know they they pulled me out of the house with dogs and they whipped my ass. Hey, bro, it wasn't cool, man. But I ended up getting 7 years for that, and I had to take a deal, right? Because I tried to bail out. One of my homeboys came to the county. I'm an Orange County deal now, mind you. But one of my homeboys from my neighborhood, he just burned down the top floor of the Holiday Inn. He was cooking meth back then, and it wasn't even pot. That's right before it took off. But my homeboys in my neighborhood, they were cooking meth and marketing meth before anybody knew what it was. They were dyeing it funny colors.
Early 90s.
They were marketing it, like dyeing it green for St. Patty's Day, just doing weird shit. And so we were doing meth, and we had chemical connections, and that's why we were making big meth back then. And so my homeboy, I won't say his name, but he burns down the top floor of the Holiday Inn, like pulling dope out of the oil. Like it's a last stage thing.
Right.
He gets arrested, he's bailing out. Him and his brother are going to bail me out. And right before we do it, I'm already going to get bailed out no matter what. But right before we do it, we ask for a reduction, which you're supposed to, right?
Right.
So we asked for a reduction. It was crazy. Is when I went to ask for a reduction, these motherfuckers hit me with like 7 more charges. Had people point me out, did not do any of them.
Oh, okay. So
This was a thing back then. They literally dumped cases on dudes like me. I was young, had a public defender. You know, they're like, just dump these cases on them, clearing books. They're called modus operandi, which basically means like similar fact patterns, you know, same motive, you know, same operation.
Oh, okay.
And so they're dumping them on me, and literally had people pointing me out like, that's him. These are robberies, bro.
And at this time,
I'm
you
getting
only had one felony.
one robbery. Well, actually, assault with firearm and armed robbery and GTA, which is a violent, serious offense. All right.
Okay.
But it's my first time. I could probably get 4 years of half time or something. You know.
Okay.
Well, so they hit me this modus operandi. And the cases are kind of shaky. I got some alibis that are kind of shaky. I could probably fight it a little, but they do have people point me out. And so I ended up taking 7.5.
Okay.
And so if I do good, I can get out in 3.5 years. And the problem with that was Because I'm a gang member.
So you didn't do good.
Yeah, I was already like stabbing guys in the county jail. I was doing dumb shit, bro.
Okay. Okay, so it was active immediately as soon as you got in the county jail.
I already knew folks. You know what I mean? Like, I got to prison and knew folks.
Okay.
You know? And so, this is...
Which county jail was that?
It was in Orange County, all right?
Okay.
Now,